My name is Rachel, and I worked as a 911 dispatcher for almost 3 years. Most people think dispatch is just answering calls and sending police. It's not. It's listening to people on their worst day of their lives, screaming, crying, whispering so someone in the house won't hear them. My shift was 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. The calls slow down around 3 a.m. That's when it gets strange. One Tuesday at 3:17 a.m., I got a call from a landline. No caller ID, just an address. I answered with the usual script. 911, what's your emergency? Silence. Not the kind where someone hung up. The line was open. I could hear something. Faint breathing, maybe fabric moving. Hello? I repeated. Then I heard it. A whisper. He's standing behind you. I froze. Training kicks in during stressful calls, but this didn't feel like a normal prank. The voice wasn't playful. It wasn't frantic. It was calm. Cold. Ma'am, where are you located? I asked. Silence again. Then the whisper came back. He doesn't like you that you're listening. At that exact moment, one of my coworkers, David, tapped my shoulder from behind. I nearly screamed out of my chair. He laughed and said, "You okay?" I forced a smile and muted my mic. "Not funny," I told him. He looked confused. I didn't say anything. I unmuted the call. The line was still open. And then the whisper said, "See?" My blood ran cold. I immediately traced the address. It was an abandoned house scheduled for demolition. No power, no active phone service. We dispatched a patrol car anyway. Officers cleared the house. It was empty, dusty, no signs of entry. But here's the part that still keeps me up at night. The call log showed the line disconnected at 3:19 a.m. At 3:21 a.m., 2 minutes later, I received another call from my own desk line, my personal extension. I stared at the blinking light. David looked over at me. "You gonna get that?" I slowly picked up the receiver. There was no breathing this time, just the whisper. "I'm not behind you anymore." The line went dead. IT checked the system. They said it was impossible for an outside call to route internally like that. I transferred to day shift 2 weeks later. I never worked another overnight again.